And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 12, Episode 3. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are here for a good time because we're not here for a long time, honey. Listen, y'all, I had some of the craziest shit that just happened before this damn live even started. My whole background had fell to the ground. I'm like, Lord, let me hurry up and get this shit up before this damn live, before this music is over with, child. I was like, what the hell is going on? But baby, we are in this bitch. We are here. And I must tell y'all, I got to tell y'all, this season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, so far, so good. This is a great season so far, and let me tell y'all, it doesn't hurt that my reviews are getting numbers that they used to get back when I was in my prime with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reviews. Okay, because y'all know that was my shit. That's how my channel even blew up from the very beginning, is with Love and Hip Hop and damn Basketball Wives. Okay. So y'all already know that. Y'all already know this. Y'all already know that, honey. So that's all I gotta say on that. But this is a good season. I must say that this is a good season. However, let's see. Do we have anything for the church announcements right now? No, we actually don't. There will not be any church announcements until tomorrow because everything that is coming up is on the weekend. So yeah. But just like Trey Money said, usually by episode 3, our asses would be done with this show. But baby, I am into it. I've been taking note after note. Like, I'm trying not to miss nothing while I'm taking notes. Like, this has been a good season. And I ain't said that about a Love and Hip Hop season in so damn long. I have not said that in the longest time. I have not said that at all. But this is good. The last good season of Love and Hip Hop that we've had was probably season 7. Season 8, 9 was alright. Season 10, garbage. Season 11, trash. Season 12, I'll give it its 10s for now. Y'all serving it up right now, so I'll give y'all that. But before we even get started, let me tell y'all something. I'm really trying. Okay? I saw another content creator with my thumbnail that I made myself for the second time. But I'm going to tell y'all, I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. It ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. But god damn, it's annoying. Okay? Especially when my brain is right at the top. But I'm going to let them have it. You know, I don't want to strike nobody. But I don't know. You know. That's how I feel. I don't really like that because that happened to me before. I used the thumbnail and didn't know it was mine. I mean, didn't know it belonged to somebody else and got struck for it. So I don't ever want to put nobody else in that position. But god damn, every time I turn, this is the second time I done seen my damn thumbnail being used on somebody else's video. And I really wouldn't care if if my logo wasn't on the damn thumbnail. Like, god damn, if you're gonna use my damn thumbnail, then just take my damn you know what I'm saying? But it's cool. It ain't even that deep. You know, I just had to throw that out there because it's hilarious, but it's annoying all at the same time. You know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the review, you guys, because we're already at this 6-minute mark. And you guys already know that when it comes down to my lives, the goal is to hit 100 people in each live at the most. Okay. So, as you all know, I got my notes right here. So let's get into it because I got a little bit of dragging to do tonight, y'all. Now, we're going to start off with Sierra, Erica Banks, and Chaotic. Sierra is in the studio, and I don't know why. Can somebody please tell these girls to stop going in the studio? Like, this is why people don't take other artists that's on like shows like Love and Hip Hop and things like that seriously, because they go in the studio and eat now laters and think that they can make a damn record and put it on iTunes so they can get some extra money. I just feel like if you're not really into the craft, if music is not really your thing and stuff like that, don't do it just to make some extra money. Like, just do it if you really are like infatuated with music. Do it if you really love music. Do it if that's really your thing. Like, don't get on here doing music knowing that that's not your real craft. Like, I can honestly get up and do some music. I'm a songwriter. I just ain't wrote no song in 4 years because I ain't got the inspiration to do it. But I'm a songwriter. You know what I mean? I could get up here and write somebody a song, demo it to them, and let them interpret it however they want and put it on a project if I want to, because I'm a music connoisseur. I'm into music. I've been engulfed in music all my life, so I can do that. But people like Sierra, they don't give about no damn music. They don't like music. Like, they like to listen to it, but they don't care about music that much to be doing no damn records. And I feel like if you're really not about that music craft, you don't need to do no music. That's just my personal opinion, and that's just how passionate I am about music. Hence why we have the Yes for the Mess. Yes for the Music with Bando Kane right now, okay? Which I'm having some help with getting that, right. Shout out to y'all. But however, it's just like, yeah, that's how I feel about that whole thing. Like, if you're not really into music, don't do it. Like, these girls just get on here, go in the studio, drink some Minute Maid lemonade, and eating now ladies in the studio and think they can put out a damn record. Like, girl, please. Like, Sierra, stick to your hair and your makeup and your beauty supply stores and your beauty shops and your ghetto girl eats. You stick to that shit. You stick to serving us hash browns and red roll sausage and shit. I don't want to hear you on no track. That's just the truth, okay? So I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. Like, I don't want to hear no music from no damn Sierra. I turn my nose up every single time because she's not really about that shit. Like, real talk. Let's see. So then Sierra then says that everybody has been shady towards her. That's what she's telling Erica Banks and Chaotic. She's still on this tip about how she was in the hospital, her leg almost got cut off like Big Mama from Soul Food, and that nobody was there to really, comfort her, console her, do that, and things like that. But my thing with Sierra is, like, there's really no need to keep complaining about the bullshit, because you already know that these girls are really not in it to win it with you. They really not your friends like that. So I don't even know why you even expect, things from them. But, everybody's whole thing is, she always wants some support, but at the same time, she don't support nobody else. And I was just having a conversation with somebody about this just today at work, and I was like, I got a friend that's like that. Like, she want everybody to support her and show up for her, but when it come down to somebody else like myself, and I want to do something, and she don't show up for me, she just sit there and be like, well, I don't want to do this, I don't like people. But girl, you want me to show up for you, but you don't never show up for me. You know what I mean? And then when you don't get an invite, then you want to get mad. So it's just like, girl, what's the tea? What's the tea? You get mad because you no longer get an invite. You get mad because you no longer get one. And then when I tell you why you don't get one, you be like, well, it would be nice to be invited. No, I'm not inviting you just so you can feel good about yourself. I'm only inviting those that's going to show up for me. So that, like, I don't like one-sided ass relationships, friendships, none of that stuff. Like, I don't like any of that. Like, if you're not pouring into me, pouring into me in any kind of way, and I'm pouring into you, then that's not gonna work for me. Like, you don't have to do the same thing that I do, but bitch, pour into me. Pour into my cup like I pour into yours. You ain't gotta pour the same amount into my cup as I do you, but it's okay. As long as you pour something in my cup, I'm good with that. I don't ask for much. But I do go out of my way to support folks, though. I do go out of my way to do that. And people be saying that Sierra don't support nobody, but she want people to support her. Then, she said that Amy was saying something about her song, and Amy ain't got number 4,000 views on her music and stuff like that. If y'all want to be real, I didn't even know who the Amy was before until she came on Love and Hip Hop. And then when I finally seen her, I thought about it, and I was like, oh, that's that girl who hosted the Boss Baby Awards last year. That's her. Okay. That's why I met her at the Boss Baby Awards, honey. So Amy really ain't doing no with no music. And then the way she was going at Rennie Rucci all last season about a song that Rennie supposedly stole. First of all, I don't know no music by Rennie, and I don't know no music by Amy. Neither one of y'all ain't really about it like Master P would say. So what are you talking about? What are either one of y'all fighting about? Y'all fighting about music that ain't none of us listening to. So that's really a waste of time and energy over a song that ain't none of us, and I do mean none of us, are listening to. Moving on. Shout out to the 100 plus that's in the building, by the way. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Next up is Kirk, Rasheeda, Amy, Kendra, and Jock. Okay. I forgot what the hell they were doing. I think they were riding horses and some shit like that. And then they sat down. And Rasheeda says that she's hiring Amy as a brand ambassador for press for those overpriced ass clothes that she sell in their rinky dink ass store that she got. And my thing about it is, yes, Amy can be a model. She's a beautiful chocolate woman. She can do that. But rapping, I don't want to hear nothing about it. I just want to see you walk a fucking runway and just show us how you look. I don't care about that. You know, I don't give about any of that. I don't care. Like, no one cares about your music. Just walk down the damn runway, sell these clothes, be a brand ambassador for somebody, and move on. I'm not here to crush nobody's dreams, because some people probably think I need to sit my ass down on YouTube. Somebody probably think that, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Just walk your ass down the runway, girl, and stay out of a studio. Don't walk the runway in the studio. Walk the runway at a fashion show. I don't want to see you perform on nobody's stage. I want to see you perform down the runway. Now, this is off the runway. Now, this is off the runway. That's what I need you to be doing. I don't need you to go and drop no beats. I don't need that. I don't need you to go drop no beats. I need for you to walk down that damn runway and show us how pretty your chocolate beautiful ass is. Okay? I don't care about shit else you got going on besides you walking down that fucking runway the way you should, Amy. Okay? So Georgia Prune is good for something, okay? Because you know Georgia Prune can't rap either word for damn. So that's why she's selling clothes, because that's all she know how to do is get up and get dressed and look like a damn model herself. So that's why y'all got something in common. Georgia Prune is a beautiful prune juice ass woman. She's very beautiful, very stylish, very chic to be a prune. She is. So, and you look older than what you are, but you still beautiful. So of course, y'all are gonna work together to be brand, work together. She got a brand, you're gonna be her ambassador. It works. Because both of y'all should know that music is not y'all motherfucking calling for at all. Nobody wants to hear your music or anything. Nobody wants to see neither one of y'all on no stage. We never want to see Rasheeda on no damn stage. So it works well for y'all. I love that for y'all. Both of y'all know that y'all weak at music. So I love it for y'all. Like, keep doing this. I love it. Anyway, so that's what we decided to do. Like they decided to make her the brand ambassador for them overpriced ass clothes that they probably sell at AliExpress and Shein, that thing. So Amy starts expressing her feelings about Bambi dating her ex. And I feel like it was 10 years ago. It was 10, 12 years ago. You act like you was just dating this man 2 years ago. You and Bambi just met. Y'all ain't really got no real history like that. Y'all friendship ain't even on that kind of tip anyway. So my thing is, why are you even mad? I could understand if this was me and I was dating Jamar's ex from a long time ago. I personally wouldn't do it, because that's just the type of nigga I am. I'm not doing that shit. But some people don't really care about stuff like that. And I'm not dating your ex. But my thing is, Amy knows she don't give up about this that she rolled 10 damn years ago. Do you even remember how it feels? Do you even remember how it looks? Do you even care about it? Like, I'm just saying, like, I could understand if it was the that you was just with on the last season. What was his name? Matzabal or Mozzarella, whatever the fuck his name was. If that was that nigga, then I could understand why you mad. But this is somebody from 10 damn years ago. 10 years ago, when Bambi didn't even know you. So why are you mad? Why are you mad? And then you talking about it with anybody that will motherfucking listen, which it's giving storyline. It's giving storyline. It's giving, I ain't got else to do, so I'm finna do this. Okay? So, I mean, listen, because you sitting up here talking about a 10-year relationship when half of these girls been on this show for 10 years and don't even look like they did 10 years ago. And you mean to tell me you crying about some that you found 10 years ago? Carly actually looked younger than she's supposed to be 10 years ago. Carly actually was a beautiful girl 10 years ago. Carly wasn't giving us duck in 10 years ago. She was actually a naturally beautiful woman 10 years ago. So you mean to tell me that you crying about some that you had 10 years ago before Carly turned into a damn duck? Okay, okay, Amy. All right. And I really loved it when Jock called her out on her stupidity. And what I mean by her stupidity is you sitting up here really harboring feelings towards Bambi about a motherfucking nigga that you had 10 years ago. And you talking about Mama D tried to set her up on a date with Scrappy, and she called Bambi to let her know this is not the same thing. Scrappy and Bambi just broke up. So, of course, it'll be some cash for you to be getting with her ex-husband fresh from a breakup. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing, Amy. No matter how you try to make this out to be a bigger situation and what the fuck it is, it's not. So you can really just simmer down and stop doing it and stop doing that bullshit, Amy. Because it's not giving. It's not giving that at all. So we're going to need for you to stop because that's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. You getting with Scrappy right now is not the same as Bambi getting with a named T.O. that you was with 10 years ago. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, Rasheeda still had bags, just like Trey said in the comments. Rasheeda had bags 10 years ago. Her husband was a girl 10 years ago and 10 years later, and you sitting up here talking about T.O. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. You're looking for a problem and you're looking for a storyline the same way you was looking for one with Rennie Rucci. Girl, sit your ass down and be the beautiful chocolate girl that you're supposed to be. Shut the fuck up. Okay? You are useless on this show. And you're using Bambi and Sierra to get back because you ain't got nothing else going on. Kirk brings up the Jasmine situation, and Georgia Prune be like, I normally stay out of it because it's really between them, but there are moments where I feel like I just gotta say something. Why you need to say something, Georgia Prune? Why you need to say something? You don't care about Cannon. You don't care about that boy, because that's what you kept calling him last week, that boy. And when I said, do y'all know how there are some trifling women out there, and I don't care how y'all feel about me saying it. There are some trifling women out there, and I'm telling you why I'm saying it. I made a tweet last week while I was watching the show, and I was like, am I the only one that hears Rasheeda constantly calling Cannon that boy? I don't like that. That's what I said on Twitter, right? There was so many women. It was one in particular who quoted my tweet and said, lucky it wasn't me. I would have called him that bitch instead of that boy. Like, y'all gonna have that much vitriol for a child that didn't ask to be here. But y'all to sit up here and lay up with the nigga that produced the child, but y'all don't want to have nothing to do with the child. Y'all wanna call the child a bitch and all this other shit when the child ain't got nothing to do with what your cheating ass nigga did. And then a lot of y'all really be sitting up here trying to defend Rasheeda and her actions towards that damn child. I don't care what none of y'all got to say about that. She's wrong. And then somebody called me bitter under the video last week because they told me something. How are you coming at the wife? I don't give a fuck about Rasheeda being no damn wife. So because Rasheeda is the wife, that means that she's untouchable. Make that make sense. I don't give a damn about her being no damn wife. She can get it too, and she's fucking wrong. Period. The child is here, and she's okay with Kirk not doing his part for that child simply because she don't want that child around no damn way. So if you're gonna tell me something, she don't owe that child nothing. She don't owe Jasmine nothing. It ain't about Jasmine. It's about the damn child. And I didn't say she owed the child anything either, but if you're going to accept your cheating ass, dirty ass husband, then you may as well accept the child that came along with it. I mean, what world do y'all live in? What world do y'all live in? Y'all love to throw out this marry word like it means something in this particular situation. Kirk cheating and Jasmine and him don't even matter no more. They ain't no more. And at this point, she's coming at him about what he doesn't do for the child. That's what this is about. Y'all so hung up on Rasheeda being a wife and Jasmine being a side chick. Then y'all gonna say, I don't give a about no love child. Okay, you don't have to give about the love child. But my thing is that if you're gonna take this cheating, dirty ass nigga back, then you may as well deal with the fact that the child gonna be around. The child is your children's sibling. If you can't accept it, if you don't have it to give, don't take the nick back. I don't understand some of y'all. I ain't gonna say y'all. I don't understand some of these women that have this mentality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to mistreat a child just because it came from an affair. I know for me, if I was with a and he got a child on me, and I knew I couldn't accept that child, I'm not accepting that man. Because I know if I accept that man, I got to accept that child. So therefore, I'm not accepting that man. I'm throwing that man away and that child going right there with him. If I'm strong enough to accept that child, accept that man and his cheating ways, I got to accept that child and take care and help take care of the child as if it was my own. That's what I would do. But if I know I can't accept that shit, I'm not taking it. Rasheeda decided to take it back. So therefore, the child is here and the child ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And she's okay with Kirk being a child support parent, which is odd and is whack. So now we get into, hold on, wait a minute. God is still working on me. I can't accept this. And look, let me tell you, I get it. I get it. My whole point is if you can't accept that, if you can't accept the kid, if you know you can't, don't take the nigga back. Because at the end of it all, the child is still going to exist, whether you can accept it or not. That's all I'm saying. So I understand. I'm not condemning nobody that can't accept it. But what I'm condemning is you accepting this man, but you got an issue with this child being around. And you're sitting here being okay with the fact that your husband is not doing for this child. I don't care how he got it. The child is here. And if you can't accept that, leave. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not even condemning nobody for not being able to accept it, because if you can't accept it, then that's understood. But I'm just saying. Yes. And Rasheeda doesn't need to throw any shots because her and Kirk are 0 for 0 when it comes to kids. Ain't none of their older children doing nothing amazing in life. Oop, okay. Isn't Kirk trying to hit Jasmine? Yep, but Jasmine don't want to with him. Rasheeda should not be speaking when her children's father DNA tested their son. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Harry Patches. Rasheeda is trash, and she been trash. Rasheeda been trash to me from the moment she set her ass at that damn table and looked K. Michelle in her eyes and said these words to her. Maybe he's not doing that because that's not something that he did to you. And I can tell Rasheeda, K. Michelle want to come across that table and slap the out of Georgia Prune in her prune face. Because when K. Michelle was like, Rasheeda, he did that to me, I was like, she trying her best not to slap the fuck out of her. Cause she deserved to be slapped now. Don't get me wrong now. She deserves to be slapped repeatedly for looking that girl in her face, telling her that that didn't happen to her. That was whack as a mother to me. You know what I mean? And for Kirk to be the only person of that side of the family to be at that little boy's birthday yesterday was sad. But that's what they do. They mistreat a child based off of what some man chose to do. That bothers me. What's next? So Erica Banks, she's at this wedding, this bridal shop looking at wedding dresses, but she lets it be known that these wedding dresses ain't got nothing to do with her. The wedding dresses is more so about Diamond. Now, I never knew that her and Diamond were anybody's friends. Like, I never I never knew that at all. Like, I was just like, when did they become friends? You know what I'm saying? Like, when did they become friends? But what I can tell you is this right here. This is what I can tell you. What I can tell you is that Erica Banks has decided that them damn baby hairs that she didn't had on, you know, those baby hairs that look like a damn bang on her head, she decided to let them go. Now, I ain't see the baby hairs that much on this episode, but I can tell you like this. Last season, them damn baby hairs look like a damn bang on her fucking head. And she up here talking about some busted. This fake ass Megan Thee Stallion that Erica Banks is. Okay, that's what she is, a fake ass Megan Thee Stallion. But what I'm saying is, her and Diamond's supposed to be friends. She said that, you know, she looking for a dress for her wedding. I think she pregnant. She in love with this man that she popped out with out of the blue. And now they start talking about Sierra's song and neither one of them like it. So everybody's sitting up here shading Sierra and her lack of musicality. And I am too, because the bride is not no musician. And I'm gonna need for, like I told y'all, I'm gonna need for you girls to stop sitting in the studio eating fucking now ladies and shit, thinking that y'all finna be an artist and get some music sales. Cause y'all not. Y'all do this for spare time. There's a lot of artists out there that's really trying to pop. And y'all got a whole platform and y'all trying to promote these garbage ass songs that y'all trying to put out there that don't nobody want to hear. Bad enough we got people like Sexy Red out here, you know, making dumbass music for us to pollute the damn airwaves with. And now you want to have Sierra up here looking like a damn blowfish by the face, doing albums and doing songs and shit, trying to perform. For what? We don't want to hear nothing from you. Like, that's all I'm saying. So, girl, bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the on. But I guess. Moving on, y'all. Carly and Jasmine, they get massages. Carly claims that she wants to settle down, finally have another kid. She want another boy. And I'm like, Carly, you half of 100 and you trying to have another child now? And I'm not trying to tell her what to do with her body as a black woman. That ain't what I'm doing. I'm just saying, you half of 100 and you trying to have, and you want to have another kid. No. You don't need to have now another child. Because that child ain't going to be nothing but Jasmine's child. And no. Mm-mm. What you need with another one? You was barely there for Jasmine. You having another child for? You know what I'm saying? Don't make no sense. She feel like this is the dude she gonna marry. Carly is just an elderly thought, in my opinion. Like, she just get on my nerves with this shit. It's every season she does a bunch of elderly thought bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, she reminds me of fucking Trixie on the Players Club. Like, you old as hell and you still trying to shake ass for 20 cents. Like, girl, just stop. Why don't you just be alone for a while? Why don't you get to know yourself? Like, you have a new man every damn season and you think it's cute. It's not. It's absolutely not. So it's just like, stop doing that. Like, you do this every time we see you on the screen, and you're clearly doing this so you can have you something to do on this show. Because if after the season is over with, you never be able to be with these men no more. Then she turns around, starts talking about Bambi, and then talking about birthday trip, and even her damn daughter felt like she was doing the absolute most, but she didn't want to hear what her daughter had to say because she knew that her daughter was talking the truth. She didn't want to hear the damn truth, and that's why she didn't want to hear shit that Jasmine had to say. But that's what happens when you tell the truth. That's what happens when you tell the truth. People don't want to hear it. Jasmine said it wasn't on Bambi, that she almost wasn't there, that wasn't her fault. And Carly still didn't want to hear that. But it's just like, let it go, Carly, because you doing too much. Like, for real. Where are we now? So she then says that Kai is stalking her and her man. Kai don't know when to let go. You know, she got a business venture with him, but her man wants her to stop doing business with Kai, but she don't really want to let the deal go, but she feel like she need to go and talk to Kai. Girl, why are you still in business with Kai and all this other stuff? I'm starting to believe that Carly lying about being stalked by this man, to be honest. Like, he is a creepy ass nigga with a mouthful of veneers, he is, but if they still doing business together, could he be calling her or texting her to talk to her about the business? Like, if you really feel like this man stalking you, you might need to stop doing business with him, because you still got to be in close proximity of him if you're doing business with him. That doesn't make sense. If I felt like a motherfucker was stalking me and giving me issues, do you think that I would still be doing business with their ass? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would not be doing no business with this girl. Okay? Like, for real. Like, that's my thing. Like, if just like she just said in the comments, she lying. If that's her business partner, why is she trying to cut him off? That's my whole thing. If he's running your business, then why are you trying to cut him off? See, you doing the most for a storyline, and you probably doing something to make that nigga of yours go crazy or something like that. See, Carly be lying, and I honestly don't know if she's lying right now. But like I said before, if they're doing business together, then what are you talking about? Like, if y'all doing business, maybe he calling you to see about the business. But I don't know, Carly. Whatever. So I think we at Kendra's party. I think Kendra's having a party, and Bambi walks in with T.O., and Amy feels some kind of way about it. And everybody, you know, congratulates Kendra on what she got going on. And then, you know, Amy starts saying, I need to go get another. Bambi said, I guess the bartender gave you my drink. And then, you know, Amy was like, well, since we sharing goods, we might as well share drinks. And then she go over there to get another drink. She said, well, since she's sharing, since we both had our mouths on the same thing, we might as well have our mouth on the same drink. Amy, girl, stop. It's been over 10 years. I'm sure the probably don't even taste the same no more. And you talking about y'all done had the same thing in your mouth. Girl, shut up. Amy, you are pressed and bothered for no damn reason. And even after that, she goes and she tells Erica Banks about the Bambi situation. Well, you know, Bambi didn't even tell me that she was dating my old and shit like that. But then he told me that he told her, and she still ain't had no chance to talk to me about it. She talking to you about it for it was a long damn time ago. You reaching. You doing everything you can for a storyline. I'm like, girl, grow up. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? And why are we doing it? You feel what I'm saying? What the fuck are we doing, and why the fuck are we doing it? That's all I'm saying, Amy. Like, you sound stupid and gutter butt as I don't know what. Cause ain't no way in hell I'll be that pressed about some nigga that I talked to over a damn decade ago. I just cannot see myself being so pressed about some shit like that. Honestly, I just couldn't. Like, you are pressed personified. But you know what? That is the reason why Georgia Prune made you a brand ambassador for her store, Pressed. It fits you because you're a pressed ass individual. That's why you got the job. Okay? 10 years ago? Like, girl, really? 10 years ago? I can understand having a small conversation with Bam and be like, girl, why you ain't tell me you fucking with my old work or something like that? Why you ain't tell me that, girl? It wouldn't even be nothing for me to be beefing with nobody about. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna be pressed about no shit like that. Like, for real. Especially over a decade ago. And then me and you and her weren't even friends then. So just like, girl, what do you mean? What are you talking about? But okay, whatever. Chaotic tells Amy that Sierra said that she only got 200 views on the videos, and I was like, chaotic messy as hell, because that is not what Sierra said. Now, Sierra might got plastic for brains, but that's not what she said. She gave that girl way more than 200 views. She said that she had 4,000 views. That's what she said, and I think she gave her a little bit more than what she needed with that, if you ask me. Okay, that's how I feel. She gave her a little bit more than what she really needed to give her, if you ask me. But you know, that's another story for another day, I guess. All righty then. So what else is going on? So after that, Chaotic says that Sierra doesn't feel supported. She says that when she was in the hospital, didn't nobody come and see her, didn't nobody care to come give her no flowers or nothing like that. And Amy says, my problem with Sierra is she wants everybody to support her, but she doesn't support nobody else. And that's just the basis of this issue. Like, she don't support nobody else, but want all the damn support. You can't ask for all this support, but you don't give it to nobody else. And I understand where Amy coming from with that. Now, I do get that. Like, you can't just because your ass laying in the hospital, you expect somebody to just jump up and give you what you want. And that's just really not fair to nobody else. So I just think that she does have a point there. But otherwise, Amy, shut the fuck up, because you stupid. So Georgia Prune overhears them talking about it. It has the grand idea to tell Amy that, you know, we have this press shoot coming up and we got to get you to do, the press shoot or whatever. But I'm going to invite Sierra and Bambi to the shoot. Because I'm the peacemaker of this group. I try to be the big sister, the whoop, all this other stuff. And I'm just trying to bring the girls together. You're not trying to bring no girls together. What you're doing is being a production pet, because you ain't got shit else to do besides complain about Jasmine. You're trying to bring these girls together so they can fight and argue for the sake of the show. Just be real, because you don't care about them making amends. You don't care about that. So please, Rasheeda, please go somewhere and sit your ass down. You know exactly what the fuck you doing by doing that. Okay. Anyway, so then Bambi says that T.O. said that he kicked it with Amy. And that's why Bambi didn't bother to call her, because according to T.O., they only kicked it. Like, she said that Amy making it sound like they was married, they was in a relationship, they was in all this serious shit, but come to find out, they only kicked it. And kicked it can mean several different things. Kicked it could mean we was smashing uglies at one point in time, and then we was in a situation, we was smashing uglies and shit. Like, that's what that could mean. Or it could mean that we were seeing each other, we were going out on dates, we were fucking and all this other stuff, but that's just it. Like, it could mean something very similar, something small like that. Like, it probably wasn't even as deep as Amy is making it out to be, from what I gather from what Bambi just said from T.O. But T.O. said we were kicking it. He didn't say we was in no relationship. He said that we was kicking it. So, Amy, what you gonna have to say about that when you see that bag? Okay. So then Carly and Kai said, look, I'm not here for all this extra shit. I'm here for the business. That's all I'm here for. And then Carly said, you've been stalking my man's exes. Like, you've been inboxing them. You've been commenting on stuff. I got the receipts, and you know that I'm the receipt queen and all this other stuff. And she did show some receipts to him, talking to her ex, talking to his exes and things like that and all that. So my thing is that, Carly, once again, if he's doing all of that to you, why the hell are you still trying to work with him? You got to deal with him that you don't want to give up, but he's doing so much shit to you, but you still want to work up under him. I don't understand that. And when he said, I'll just give Bambi the deal, which honestly, he may as well give Bambi the deal, since Carly's saying that he doing all this to her. He may as well give it to somebody else, because clearly she cannot take the damn deal. And that is absolutely okay if she can't take it. But what I'm saying is, if that's the case, if he doing all this to you, then let the shit go and let somebody else have it that can take it. That's all I'm saying. Next thing you know, Kai said, I remember Shakana and Spice both told me not to with you. They both said that. Now, these are two people that's supposed to be your friends at one point in time that told this nigga with the big ass veneers in his mouth that he don't need to fuck with you. Something wrong with that, Carly. Something wrong with that, and something wrong with you. Okay? Because, girl, what's going on here? Because it's giving I'm the problem. Because that's what it's giving. Like, you love the drama. Every time we turn around, you love the drama. Like, you'll do anything to be on this show. And you too old for that at this point. And I ain't trying to take no dig at your age. I've done it enough already. But my thing is that you are doing way too much just to stay and be on this damn show. And it's just becoming a whole lot for me. Like, girl, go somewhere and sit your ass down. You too old for this shit. So we at the press shoot. Georgia Prune and Amy, they discuss this potential drama. Amy says she's at work. She's not here to be tussling with the girls, but if she needs to, she will. Okay. Georgia Prune says, now Amy knows that Sierra and Bambi are coming, but Sierra and Bambi don't know that Amy gonna be here. Again, messiest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how Georgia Prune be messy as hell and it goes under the radar, under the disguise of I'm being the big sister, I'm being the peacemaker. You're not being a peacemaker. You're not. Rennie shows up good and pregnant. Sierra explains her situation to Rasheeda, and she said that she is not going to penalize Rasheeda because Rasheeda absolutely called her when she was going through what she was going through with these other girls. They didn't do anything. And so Rasheeda did tell Sierra, well, Amy is here. You know what I mean? Amy was here. Amy is here right now. So maybe y'all can talk about y'all issues. So next thing you know, Bambi said that people need to realize that she has changed. She's not who she is. She's not who she used to be. But, you know, she said, I was going through a lot of stuff last year, so that's why I really wasn't saying too much. But right now, I'm just going to pop off and show these bitches who I am. To be honest, I don't mind that. Sierra confronts Bambi about why she wasn't there. Bambi was like, every time I turn around, Sierra, you always feeling like, now, when are you not feeling like anything? You know what I'm saying? And so I'm telling you, as soon as Bambi would have said that to me, I would have went the fuck off on her ass. Girl, don't dismiss me when I'm trying to let you know how I feel about something. Like, don't fucking dismiss me. That's the thing that I don't like. I don't like for people to dismiss me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit at all. They go back and forth, and then Sierra then confronts Amy about the situation with her and Sierra and how weird she's been acting. And Sierra was like, I just don't have time for this. I need to know these people that's around me are genuine people. Like, I don't need a bunch of fake ass shit around me. And to be honest, I don't blame her. No one wants that to be around them. Nobody wants a bunch of fake ass people to be in their midst. Nobody wants that. Don't nobody need that. So my thing is, y'all need to be real and y'all need to be honest about the that y'all be doing and what the y'all got going on. Because if y'all don't really with Sierra like that, y'all need to tell her that. Because it is kind of up that did none of y'all reach out to that girl when she was down and out like that. Come on now. Amy then tells her, you don't show up. And I feel like you started not showing up for me when I started hanging around Bambi fake ass. Okay. So once she started calling Bambi fake, that's when Amy and Bambi started going back and forth. And once again, Amy want to fight. But my thing is that what the f you trying to fight for, and what the are you threatening to drag Bambi for when you started it with her in the first place over some 10-year-old that you ain't got in quite some time, that said that he was only kicking it with you. He didn't even claim you as his woman or as his ex. He say he kicked it with you. Like, what are you talking about? Doing the most. The absolute most. And I don't know who will win the fight between Amy and Bambi. I don't know. You know, Bambi beat up Erica Pinky twice. And then we ain't never seen Amy fight. And I know that, you know, these days security ain't going to let them fight. I wish they had let them fight. Like, on a real tip, I wish they had let them fight. But that's besides the point. But I don't know who would win between the two of them. I don't know. But honey, they need to get it together. And then that's when Sierra starts shading Amy's views on the videos and stuff like that. Like, the scene was funny, as a matter of fact. Once I get off here, I'm probably going to watch that scene again before I call my dad. But that scene was fucking funny. That whole little scene. I really feel like this beef between the three of them is actually pretty entertaining. We ain't had no entertaining beef on Love and Hip Hop in quite some time. We haven't. You know, and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has had some iconic feuds, like Mimi and Jocelyn was, you know, iconic. Hey, Michelle versus Georgia Prune was iconic. You know, who else had iconic beef? You know, Jessica Dime versus Jocelyn was very iconic. Sierra versus Keely with the purse swinging. Like, you need a good feud, and I really think that they did. They showed up and they clocked in for this feud. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this thing. Like I said, I'm probably gonna watch this shit right after this live before I call, because I'm finna call my dad. But I'm probably gotta watch that scene one more time before I get on this phone and chit chat with my dad. But y'all, that was pretty much the gist of tonight's Love and Hip Hop. Like I said, I'm really, really enjoying this season for the most part. Like, I'm enjoying it. Like, I love doing my lives on this show. And like I said, the numbers on these lives are doing amazing. Like, y'all have really surprised me with this. Like, for real, for real, for real. Because I ain't seen these type of numbers on no Love and Hip Hop reviews in so long. Like, it's been a long time. And I was really saying that I ain't got nothing to review but Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's the only one that's gonna give me numbers. But then this one is giving me numbers, and basketball wise, it's doing pretty decent as well. You know, it's doing what it would normally do for me if it was in its prime. So I would definitely say that this season is really, really good. And if you are not watching it, y'all need to watch it. And what I will say is that these Love and Hip Hop reviews is kind of bringing back the old Scotty in a sense. Like, these reviews is kind of like bringing back like a little bit of Mr. Still Standing back, because I caught myself early on in this live going to end like I used to when I was Mr. Still Standing. Because Mr. Still Standing was borderline problematic. He was cussing everybody out, all that other shit. And I just feel like in these Love and Hip Hop reviews, I've been kind of giving that. Because that's something that, like, a lot of my longtime viewers are missing. They're missing the old, they're missing Mr. Still Standing. Like, you know, Scotty by nature is a little bit more refined and more conscious about the things that he say. But Mr. Still Standing was not refined. He was a diamond in the rough. He was cussing everybody out when, you know, Tanks on every video, not giving a how he looked in front of the camera, was very rough around the edges, and still out here kicking down doors and smacking chicks. Not smacking chicks. I never smack chicks. Boy chicks. How about that? Kicking down doors, smacking niggas. How about that? That's what I was doing back then. So I was still kind of rough around the edges and all those other things, right? So it's coming out like old Scotty seems to come out when I'm doing Love and Hip Hop, because the show was so good. So I love it. And I think that next week is going to be even better. I'm enjoying this, y'all. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying this. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in for this review. Me and Evaneer Entertainment, aka Pierre, we are going to do a show together that's revolved around Love and Hip Hop. Like, we're not going to do it every week, but we've been talking about it. We may do it every 4 episodes. Maybe we'll do a live on my channel, do a live on his, let people call in, you know, and things like that. Like, we haven't made no final decision about it, but we have been talking about it. And we decided to do that because y'all enjoy us on Who Was Wrong together. And they liked our chemistry together. And I love Pierre. Like, I fucks with Pierre like the long way. So, you know, we could do that. So I love it. So we'll do it. I'm here for it. But once we get everything together and shit, we'll get it. So with that being said, y'all know I'm going live later on today. Okay, let me promote that real quick. I am going live later, and I will be talking about, and it won't be, it really ain't later. It's really like an hour and some change from now. But I will be talking about Funky Dineva giving the tea to Carlos King about what really happened at TGIF and how he feels about Armand Wiggins as of now. I will be discussing that tonight at 11:30 p.m. Eastern time. That would be my night shift live, so be ready for that, okay? Get ready. All right. So with that being said, you guys, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this videos, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here, and I will leave you guys with Bando. and Don't Sweat It featuring Alana DeBlonde. Bye, y'all.
Gon' shake your ass, booty acting up. Gon' grab your drinks, baby, pass the Dutch. Damn, shorty bad, looking bad as fuck. Don't sweat it, ain't no competition, I said it. Don't exist to the beef, motherfucker, I did it. Pull up, knock your coins like Mario. Couldn't sweat me do 100 miles of cardio. Damn. You niggas stay faking, you niggas stay hating, you niggas so basic. You felt the whistle, don't test me, nigga. Like give me lethal weapon, Joe Pesci, nigga. They hate to see me win, so I cause them frustration. Hate to see my name, so I give them penetration. Bro, running this race on you fucking lanes. Spin the block, big old bitch, sucking chain. Bam.
Don't sweat, don't stop.